family and what happens within the relationships of family members?
Well, take on something small. Think of yourself as a good short story writer right now. Maupassant, and go write yourself a good short story about a family and work with that. I think that'll be a good challenge for you, and I'm sure more than enough to handle.
Okay, thank you very much.
Great. Jeremy, earlier in the day we had a question about short films and short film distribution. What are your thoughts about, I'm an advocate of short films myself, and what are your thoughts about shorts and particularly about getting them seen, getting them distributed?
Right. Well, the reality is that there's a film festival every single day, if not every other day, or twice a day. So that you've got endless film festivals that you can apply to have your short seen. So that does exist now. Unfortunately, it costs you money to enter all these film festivals, and you can be spending, serious amounts of money within a short time entering 10 or 20 festivals, and you could be spending $500. So that is an issue, but the fact is that these are ways of getting things seen. There's also the personal way of getting things seen, which is, put your stuff up on Vimeo and YouTube and send out the word. And hopefully, if it's any good, people will see and see and see. In fact, I've got a personal request at the end of this, which I will email John. I want you all to take a look at a little short film that's about, and it's an environmental film. That it has been made to advance the issue of saving water in cities, and it's in a little, and I'm really little, I'm talking about teeny little town up here called Ventura that has a little film festival, and we want people to see this little movie, so I'm going to ask you as a favor for you guys to take 5 minutes out of your schedule on your computers each and take a look at this little film. Which is now being shown at a teeny little film festival, in order for you to potentially vote for it so that people know about the work. So, John, I'm sending you right now, or actually, Donald, you're getting it. You're getting the contact to take a look at this little video about the issue of water in the city. There you go. So I hope that as a favor to me and to the people who are doing this work, you'll take a look at this. There are 20 of you, and here's an interesting phenomenon. This movie will get a lot of attention if it gets another 100 votes. So we can go in and experiment now. Since you guys are concerned, I think, with the issues of environment and social change, here's a little 5-minute piece about that. If you all watch it, that would mean there'll be 25 more votes. And if you ask 5 more people to watch it, that means there might be 75 more votes or 150 more votes. And you'll see for yourselves, because you can go check it out, how a little short gets itself seen and distributed by people, mainly by using social networking like we're doing right now. So take this on as a little experiment.
Jeremy, you're actually giving an example of what we were kind of discussing this morning, and this is a good example of quid pro quo in the entertainment business. This is the way it works. We're horse trading here, okay? So it's a good thing, and I encourage everybody, if you can send the link around to watch Jeremy's, I think you did create it, didn't you, Jeremy?
Yes,
Yeah.
well, this is something I made. It's a advocacy doc, is what I would call it, as distinguished from advocacy dramas, which is, I think we talked a little bit about yesterday. But if you go to this little site that I just sent to John, which just now, and I mean to Donald, I guess, Donald, you got it. You'll see an example of using the media to try to advance a way of saving water within our major cities, which, as some of you may know, I'm not sure in Iowa it's a big deal, but it sure is a big deal in LA. So just seeing what's being done by this organization called Tree People. And we made this video for them at a very, very low budget in order to be able to get their message out to other people and within our city, with other cities, to show how, in fact, you can organize the community to actually save water, both on a personal level as well as on a societal and city level. So I think it's an interesting piece to take a look at.
Yeah, Tree People, by the way, is an amazing organization. Even though they are local in Los Angeles, the implications of their work have extended internationally. So it's a good organization to check out. So any other questions for Jeremy from anyone? Parting words, Jeremy. What were the last few words?
Well, no, it's sort of, I feel like it's too short. There must be at least 2 more questions for me. And then I'll
Okay,
fine.
we got one back here.
What do you do when you have a theme that seems to be just so sprawling? Where do you begin?
I didn't quite get your question, so either come more forward or have someone translate.
What is how do you begin when your idea is just, it just seems so wide, and like take Dante's Inferno, for instance. How does a person begin to